Oh, calm down, it's like a bloody madhouse in here.
I feel like a right clown.
Oh, that's why you're acting so chaotic and rageful.
Visions of you.
Hello there guys and welcome back to another one with us, the Review Bros. We've got a nice hyped up one today, haven't we? My name's Craig, your name's...
Aaron. And today we are reviewing something very chaotic indeed. It is the Madhouse Innovations Chaotic Pre-Workout.
Will it get us off our bonces as we cover the usuals?
The taste, the price, label and effects. Is this going to be the product you pick up? And we've got the guys at Gym Power to thank for sending it on over to us. If you're here in the UK, that's where you'll go to get this product, because obviously this product is primarily American. So there we are.
There we are. And if you're new here and you like the video, please do give it a like and hit the sub button and the bell icon. And let us know your thoughts down below on this product. Would you pick it up?
Go on.
We're into taste and mixability, and the flavour we've got is Blue Raz. Nice and blue, isn't it, Aaron?
Absolutely. So that's available at Gym Power. The other flavour available at Gym Power is Fruit Punch. So we've got the basics here. But I have noticed on the official Madhouse website, so guys in America, you'll get the extra additions in flavour. It also comes in Peach Blast, and it also comes in American Pop.
Ooh, tasty.
If I had the absolute choice of all those four flavours, I probably would go for the American Pop, wouldn't
I
you?
would, yeah.
I mean, you could argue Fruit Punch and Blue Raz are the boring ones, but sometimes they're safe bets as well.
Indeed, and it could be a fancy one. You know, they could have put their own spin on it. So.
They could have done. The mixability is really good.
Mega good.
Like, there's a little bit on the bottom, but generally speaking, it is good. It is only 11.6 grams.
Indeed it is.
Let's get this one down the neck. Cheers, guys. It is quite unique. It's very sweet. There's a definite sour kick there.
Yeah.
Be warned. But it's definitely got like a juicy blue raspberry flavour coming at you.
Yeah, like a sweet.
Like a bonbon.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Or those pink and blue fizzy cola bottles.
Yeah, along
a
those
little
lines.
bit like that. Not as sour.
You can definitely tell it's an American flavouring system for a Blue Raz and not a boring UK one.
One of the better Blue Raz.
Yeah, 100%. That water looks sus though. It looks like a blended up Smurf, doesn't it?
It's very, very almost luminescent, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's like the Mediterranean Ocean.
Glow in the dark.
The Maldives.
Will it get us glowing though? Well, let's give it a taste score out of 10.
I have one last sip. All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1,
8
9
out of 10.
out of 10.
Really?
So 8.5. It's really good. It's a very good blue raspberry. So if you're scared of that, there's no fears with chaotic pre-workout.
Indeed.
Let's get into the price point.
Okay guys, so if you are in the UK and you like the sound of this pre-workout, you can head over to gympower.co.uk where you can pick up this full 30 serving tub for £49.99. Aaron, tell them.
Absolutely, guys. So 30 servings is a real game changer these days. It's not too often we see them anymore. And when that comes in, generally speaking anyway, it really helps the price scale and it helps you with the pounds and the pennies, right? £1.67 per serving. And on our consistent pricing scale, where a 5 out of 10 is what we honestly consider to be a bang average price point for today's pre-workouts in this expensive world, this one actually slips in at a 5 out of 10. So it is averagely priced, right? You've got a bigger initial outlay, but you get 30 servings from it. So it's quite worthwhile from that. And what I will say is that although this isn't be all and end all for the consumer, right? Gym Power have had to pay shipping costs and import fees, etc, etc. Plus the fact it's quite a loaded formula, it's quite a stim junky looking one, there's a bit of hype behind it. I must say I really like the marketing behind it, I like the feel of it, I like the the
vibe.
aura.
Yeah, the vibe.
aura of it all. And what I'll say is I expected it to come in a lot more expensive than that. I thought it was going to be like a 3 out of 10 on the price scale. So anyway, I digress a little bit. I think it's good, but of course we've got to move into the label, and then we're really going to find out the truth in the effects, aren't we?
Indeedy.
Let's get there.
Okay, let's get into this label. What exactly are we getting here, Aaron?
Well, we're going to find right out now, aren't we, please?
Indeed. 11.6 grams, which is 1 scoop. We've got some B vitamins up the top. Nothing too dramatic or exciting, really, right?
No, nothing. No, I wouldn't say exciting at all. And what I'll say is 11.6 grams is slightly lighter than what we'd say an average pre-workout weighs.
That is very true. Normally around, what, 14, 15 grams?
Yeah, average.
Indeed. The only noteworthy one is the niacin, which might pair up with beta-alanine, but we'll move through it. So we've got L-citrulline malate, 5 grams. Don't know the ratio.
Going to assume 2 to 1. It might be a little bit lower than we're used to, but it should still come with some of the benefits, and the benefits being nitric oxide production and pump.
Lovely. Beta-alanine, 3.5 grams.
Good dosage there. 300 milligrams more than you typically see for beta tingle, the paresthesia, itchy type feeling as the pre kicks in, and of course can help with endurance.
And then we've got a caffeine matrix consisting of caffeine anhydrous, dicaffeine malate and caffeine citrate, which we presume would be in order of highest to lowest at 400 milligrams.
Yeah, it's hard to say what will be what there. So, you know, we're going to get the caffeine citrate hit, which is the fast digestion version. Then you're going to wean that one off into the caffeine anhydrous, which will be through your training session. And then towards the back end of the training will be your caffeine demalate, which is a slower digestion version. So it should, in theory, be quite a smooth, stimulating ride with no crash, we hope.
Indeed, and we really like that combo ourselves, don't we? The different caffeine releases. Then we've got L-tyrosine at 350 milligrams.
Which is a low dose, there's no denying it. We normally see it at least 1,000 milligrams. We're going to hope that you get some effect from it in terms of cognition and focus benefits.
Yeah, we do hope. Then we've just got straight up DMHA 250 milligrams.
Really the shining star of the label, a grey area ingredient that's strong stimulatory effects and of course can come with euphoria, highness and focus benefits.
Indeed, and 250 milligrams is a high dose, right?
It is, if it's really good stuff.
Indeed. Choline bitartrate, 200 milligrams.
Which is again a low dose, would like to have seen at least 1,000 milligrams. So it's a bit strange that they've done that with the L-tyrosine and this. I guess they're going to pair up a little bit for some focus benefit.
Yeah, you'd kind of question why even bother at that point, especially when you're riding on some hardcore DMHA for focus anyway. Then we've got Urea Gerensis, 125 milligrams.
Yeah, respectable dose, you know. It's dubbed like a natural variation of the DMHA feel in terms of giving you a bit of mood elevation, bit of euphoria, a mild bit of stimulation, you know, it goes down that route.
People really like that paired up with DMHA. Then we've got Synephrine, 75 milligrams.
A fat burner in there. It's going to help with some mood boosting property as well. Obviously thermogenic effect and it's going to give you some energy too.
Yeah, then we've got Theobromine, 98%, 50 milligrams.
Low dose, but we're going to get some mood boost elements from that and a little bit of stimulation, quite similar to the Synephrine in all truth.
Yeah, then we've got some Yohimbine, which we've got 3 milligrams, so 300 micrograms. Oh, not Yohimbine, Huperzine. The nootropics haven't kicked in, guys. You'll have to forgive me.
Old Huperzine, the old learning chemical. You know, it's been shown to help with neuron connectivity, waking up the brain, which we're going to hope to do soon.
Yeah, so I was actually along the correct lines here, because we do actually have Yohimbine HCl here at 2 milligrams.
Which is not to be confused with alpha Yohimbine. We hope in turn it won't come with the negatives that can do, but it's going to help with fat burning, mood elevation, and of course, energy.
Indeed, a very interesting label, isn't it? A lot of underdosing, I guess, there.
Yeah, you are. Let's be realistic. If it didn't have the DMHA in it, we'd be saying this is a bad label.
Yeah.
It is riding on the DMHA source and feelings. But let's move into the effects, shall we?
Let's do it.
We're there, guys. The effects of this one. It's the Madhouse Innovations chaotic pre-workout. How does it fare in the real world, in the gym? Tell them.
We'll tell you how we always do. We'll start off in chronological order with that beta-alanine. It's in there at 3.5 grams, which is above the average. For me, it kicked in, honestly, like a 9, 10 out of 10 on the tingle scale. I was itching my absolute head off.
For me, not as strong. I felt it, but for me, something else kicked in quick. So therefore, it sort of eliminated that. That was just a little side passenger. The main driver come through. And a lot of you are going to be questioning that, aren't you?
Yeah, Aaron looked at me and he was like, I'm having heart palpitations. And I said, hey, is it a Star Wars character? Because it's Palpatine.
And that's where we got the Force from. And the Force being the DMHA. Is it a legitimate source or not?
Oh, it's so legit.
It's the real motherfucking deal.
Yeah.
It kicks in strong. You get quite a quick sensation of highness and euphoria. And that only gets stronger set by set by set in the real world.
Absolutely, and you feel it for the rest of the day. You just do. You're off your rocker floating on cloud 9.
Even feel it the next day. I've used it 3 times now. It is stim junkie heaven.
Yeah, they're not mucking around on that label. They've confidently put DMHA 250 milligrams on there. It's like, you can take some of that. And
Yeah, the other stuff in there's underdosed to a degree. Not the caffeine, not the beta-alanine, but everything else is alright. Like, some bits are very under, like the L-tyrosine and choline, but who cares when it actually slaps you with as much power and focus and euphoria as it does. I am off me rocker now.
Exactly. I think, honestly, strip everything away from that formula, except the beta-alanine, caffeine and DMHA, you'll have almost the same experience.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the fact.
It just keeps on giving. The mind to muscle connections gave us fantastic pumps in the gym.
We've always said it, haven't we?
Yeah, we've always said it. There's nothing in here for pumps. You got the citrulline, but it's not that delivering the pumps. It's just the sheer workforce it gets you putting in.
You get locked in.
With that mind to muscle, you just want to train hard. You want to do drop sets. You want to do partials.
Everything.
You want to do failure sets. You want to do everything.
The weight feels so light as well. It's one of those ones where you can't feel your body giving out underneath the weight. Like, if you got a little voice in your ear, like, don't worry, bro, you can do that. It's all you, bro.
It's got you, bro.
Yeah.
And it comes with a sense of endurance as well, where you have to stop training.
Yeah, we could have easily stayed for another, half hour in the gym?
Easy.
But it was getting silly.
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
But the contractions, nasty.
Deep.
The shining star, though, is that DMHA. You are high, your pupils are dilated, you're floaty, you've got appetite suppression, you're thirsty, very thirsty.
So thirsty.
But like I say, it just gets you training like a workhorse.
An absolute bastardo. Mild appetite suppression.
Yeah, mild to strong for me. But I'm going to force a meal down.
I'm going to get it done.
No negatives, no cold sweats, chills, jitters, no nausea, no... I didn't feel
Nothing
an excessive heart rate or over, any of that.
But like we said, for the amount of highness it gives you, you don't really get any real negatives with it, because some of these pre's, you get off your rocker, but then you get a whole slew of negative effects with it.
But this gives, and it doesn't take. Really good. It's probably one of the best ones you can get in the UK.
Yeah.
One of the best DMHA pre's where it's legit sourced.
Absolutely. So we're saying focus and mood elevation and euphoria, then energy, and then pump. But obviously you do get good pumps regardless due to that focus. Definitely in stim junkie realm, on the stronger end of a productive one. Not for beginners.
No way for beginners. It's for advanced stim junkies only.
Worth that money?
Yes.
Yes. For the effects, real world effects.
Really is. Really good. Can't fault it, to be honest with you.
It's nice that there are still some really clean DMHA pre's out there. Especially for us UK guys.
Yeah, that's it. Absolutely. So, well done Madhouse Innovations for formulating this beast. Big thanks to, again, Jim Powell for sending it on down to us. That's where you get it from if you're UK. It's strong, and I'm going to feel this for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And it gets your mood elevated as well.
Definitely, yeah.
It gets you happy. It gets you really wanting to crush training.
You won't have a bad session on it. That's just the straight up honest truth.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys watching at home. As always, of course,
Stay
stimmed, and this will do it. You'll be looking like that at the end of the sesh.
Let's make a deal. Buy you a meal if you just let me feel. Get out your heels, grab on the wheel. Back to